Now, if you like me, we ain't go to school for this. I don't know nothing about being a doctor. But when I seen this video, I was able to diagnose this woman instantly. Can y'all tell me what she's sick with?
I want you to get the hell out of my office right now. You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you, I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous head off if you want to be seen by you. Keep recording, baby. Keep recording. I don't care about her recording. Listen, hey. What's insane is you come in my office.
Uh-oh.
I have the right not to see you. The right. Yes. Read the laws that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous head off if you want me to see you. Okay, well, he can be sick. He can stay sick. He can remain sick.
Really?
You in that recording can get the hell out too.
You did not talk to my wife like that.
Sit down. Who you think you is? That you think that you got that head on? You somebody? I'm somebody. You need me. I don't need you. I don't need
You
you.
just put your hands on me, that's a lawsuit.
No,
that's a lawsuit. You will see me when I come in here. I got insurance. I'll pay for my insurance. And you go see me. Or you go and get someone else and tell them to come and see me.
Let's get this clear. You want me to touch on you when you want me to touch on you. You want me to see you, don't you? I'm going to have to touch you then, right?
Right, when it's necessary.
Answer that. You want me to see you? You want me to touch you?
Yeah, in a professional way. Nothing else other than that. Oh, the right. You got the right to refuse? Chat, please let me know if that's true. I don't think that's true. To my knowledge, you got to help somebody you need, and you can actually lose your license for not doing such. Today's episode is about TDS. Did y'all diagnose her with that yet? And I'll go and spill the beans. I don't know how true this video is. I don't know if it's satire or if it's real. It's been circulating on the internet and people have been saying that it's real. People have been saying it's fake. However, I thought today we're going to go ahead and break away just from all the usual talks and bring something fresh, something new, something that we can laugh about. Now, before we get to the other TDS videos and more meltdowns, let's go ahead and watch something that may fulfill your day a bit.
I am a TDS survivor.
Oh,
I also
me too.
had no idea what in the heck TDS was until recently. So Trump derangement syndrome. I suffered from that for a very long time, unjustly, uninformed. So I'd say the biggest symptom that I struggled with TDS was definitely racism. I am not racist. I didn't understand it. It didn't resonate with me, but I never thought to dig deeper into it.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the way she phrasing this right now.
I am not racist. Biggest symptom that I struggled with TDS was definitely racism.
Now, the way she phrased that sounds like she was a racist and she struggled with being. Am I the only one?
I am not racist. I didn't understand it. It didn't resonate with me, but I never thought to dig deeper into it. I just took it as face value that he was a racist and so were a lot of his supporters.
Oh.
And for that, I am so sorry. I feel like during the time that I was suffering from TDS, I was missing out on so much. I was misled, misunderstood, and I would just like to say that I'm happy I recovered. I am blessed to be here. Thanks for having me, and I appreciate you.
Woo! Me over here worried for a second. I struggle with racism. I was like, what? Hold up, no. I know as a MAGA inductee myself, we cool with anybody shifting their mind, but I don't know if you can just be unracist just like that. I was like, whoa. She looks kind of like Weird Al Yankovic, somebody said. Anywho, let's go ahead and move on. This is the most bizarre story that you're about to hear through this whole video, and I got some bizarre videos on the way. I mean, this woman cut her father off, possibly even some other parts. Because it's gonna confuse you whether or not it's he or she. Anyhow, she cut her father off because he voted for Trump. The TDS is.
Good morning. I took yesterday to be angry and miserable, and I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father, who will still end up seeing this. So, hi, Dad. And yes, I did block him because of who he voted for. because he knows that I am trans and he knows that I have had 2 abortions, and he still voted for Project 2025, which to me is reprehensible. I have my husband who loves and supports me to the ends of the earth. I have my friends who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I realize this is something not everyone is able to do safely, and I'm very grateful for my ability to do that safely. I cut my mother off until the day she died, and I can and will do that again. Good morning.
Now, I wasn't the only one that was confused with the verbiage. Watching this video, I know she said she was a woman, but was I the only one? And then when she said husband, I don't know why all of it just sound all jumbled and confused. But that last, okay, let me tell y'all, when I first was coming into this video with y'all watching it, when I looked, I was like, oh, okay, you know, it just sucks. She's been brainwashed her whole life, and it just sucks. But when she said that part at the end, what? That was diabolical. Jeez. Liberalism is a mental illness, and they prove it daily. Yes. Crazy woke liberal. Somebody said huge win for the dad. Oh, and right below that, people like her have larger issues than politics. I totally 100% agree with that, because this person right here, more of a paradox, right? She's claiming that the left is what the right is, and the right is what the left is. Basically.
TDS runs deep in you, young one. Oh, you think I'm young? You're so sweet. Yeah, TDS isn't real. That's something that you guys made up so that you can justify you licking the boots of a rapist. That's all it is. You guys are assuming that because you don't actually have a legitimate reason to hate Biden.
Stop that. I can end that quick. We got the Hunter Biden laptop situation, which, I mean, compromised the whole Biden family. Okay, we got, and of course, what was going on with him, Burisma and all that. We got what's going to happen with immigration, letting these illegals come in here, try to hurry up and flood them to citizenship. I said inflation, but I meant to say illegal immigration. I was talking about, anywho.
He shouldn't, therefore, have a legitimate reason to hate Trump. Would you like an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements? Because I can provide it. You guys were never able to come up with a competent criticism of Biden that didn't just involve you just not liking him or not liking the fact that he's a Democrat. So therefore, you're projecting all of that onto people like me, who can absolutely articulate every single reason that we dislike this man. And it's not just personality based. You assume it's TDS because you've never actually listened to anyone with an issue with a man. You just automatically dismiss them out of hand. Well, I like him, therefore you don't have a good reason not to like him, so you must be deranged. No, I can see reality. That's why I don't like him. He is an adjudicator.
Oh, let me know where you get your glasses from, so I never get my glasses from there. Yeah, I don't want to see what your reality look like.
I can see reality. That's why I don't like him. He is an adjudicated rapist. He is a felon. He is a disgusting person and always has been. He has tried to overthrow the government, install himself as a dictator, and he is currently dismantling everything about this country that you guys say you love. And you're watching it happen, and you have no issue with it because it's your guy doing it. I really don't think the derangement's on this side, honey. But that's okay. You can keep saying that we're all deranged as you watch the country fall down around your ears, and, you know, that's okay. You can keep hanging on to that. I'll be over here trying to fix things and stop you from hurting yourself. I love you. Bye.
Oh, so considerate. I had to stop myself from rattling off, man. You got Biden weaponizing a justice system to go after his political opponents. You have how he handled the whole J6 situation. Come on, man. There's a lot of reasons not to like Biden, man. We have how he handled these disasters and these crises. All these different shell companies that his family is funneling, all the taxpayer dollars that he used to send to Ukraine and wouldn't even use half a fourth of it to help the veterans that fought to keep this country to where it is. I mean, we could name a whole lot that we don't like about Biden. Somebody said, I'll be over here to stop you from hurting yourself. That about sums up why I voted for Trump. I want these liberals to stay out of my business, out of my pocketbook, and out of my kids' brains. Oh, right. It's the grotesque arrogance that they know best. Yes. Literally sat there and made it seem like they was going to rattle off, but didn't rattle off nothing. This is where you deserve to be. TDS urgent care. I'm trying to tell y'all, look, I'm going to go ahead and get the funding started up for this. Oh, but we have found a cure for TDS, y'all. I'm going to play it for y'all towards the end. Don't skip the video. No, I'm playing. Now, somebody posed something, a question that was really, really interesting. So, with the Doge bonus checks, if they happen, Philly Talk wrote, I understand those with TDS will never accept them or cash them. So as a public service, because I care about your mental health, I will take these checks off your hands and provide a tax deduction for doing so. I will instruct you how to forward them to a charity for special needs children. If you hate Trump, Musk, and me for that matter, send me a message and I'll hook you up. Alternatively, you can sign the back of the check and do a payable to U.S. Treasury, and they will go back into the general fund. So please, don't seethe and hate. Do something productive. Show Musk and Trump who's boss and give that check away. I know that's right. I told y'all, these reparations I get behind. You know, getting reparations over some that I ain't go through, I ain't entitled to that. But y'all actually literally stole my money. I've been paying taxes since I had a job, my guy. Oh, it's since before that. I was getting taxed before I even had a job. Granddad, Pops give me $5. I'm at the store spending $2 on something that's 75 cents. No, it really wasn't like that when I was a kid. If it was 50 cents, it was like 50 cents. Like, we used to get chips. Anywho, let's go ahead and continue. Balling liberal has insane meltdown over Trump. Now, I want y'all to brace yourself for this. Now, I don't know how much I'll be able to.
6 years. 6 fucking years. It took us 6 fucking years to get our citizenship. I know I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us. She wanted for us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid, oh my god, stupid fucking felon. He's a felon.
TDS ain't real, huh?
He's a felon. I don't want him here anymore. I can't. I'm not coming back. I'm never coming back here until he leaves the house.
Oh, she switched that real quick.
He's ruining my life, her life, and the lives of every single immigrant in this country.
Yeah, every illegal immigrant in this country, for sure. Whoa. What was that? She switched that answer real quick at the end, though. She went from, I'm never coming back to until Trump. She had to think about it for a second. Hey, look, I would have had to think about it for a second too. Not quit playing. Now, I told y'all we had a cure. It also features Harry Sisson.
At TDS Therapy, we know your pain. Trump derangement syndrome is not a joke. Get the help you need with TDS Therapy. We are here for you. And remember, Trump is your president. Get your dose of copiates to help you cope with the pain now.
Copiates. Copiates. From friend.
Sponsored and brought to you by Any Means.
Any
Where the
means.
more you fuck around, the more you will find out.
Apparently, having Harry Sisson as the therapist and then having him at the end crying, like, or is he somebody coming to visit the therapist? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I just know that right there is classic. People are suffering, man. People are suffering. Just like this older woman who had the meltdown before Donald Trump was in office.
I want to know how you can vote.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Shameful.
Are you the one that walks by here and always screaming at people?
No, I haven't walked by recently.
Yep, that was her. Tell some no, I haven't walked by recently. That was her.
By recently.
Okay, because a lot of people walk by and scream.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You are voting for the devil. Don't you know that?
No,
Why are you voting for him?
because I believe he is the moral candidate.
Oh my God. You for that one.
That's
Moral?
exactly right. That's
And Trump derangement syndrome isn't real. Don't worry, I'm a rewinder. Y'all can see it in full.
Oh my God. You for that one.
That's
Moral?
exactly right. That's how your side acts.
Oh my God.
That's
He's
how
the
you
most
guys-
immoral person around.
In your opinion, that's
Oh,
okay. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. God
everybody's opposed to you.
God bless you.
Some everybody is opposed to you. Did you see that map? You didn't see that map on November 5th, man? I mean, woman. It's always the liberal white woman over 50. So deranged. It's going to be okay, Karen. I don't see how people don't make triggered. If you think TDS is not real, man, you are somebody on the left. Seriously. Somebody even below this says, I can't believe this is real. When people hear Trump's name, they can't reason with themselves. It's almost like the Democrats have implanted some sort of chip in our minds, or at least attempted to in our minds, but in American people's minds, that as soon as the word Trump is uttered, like they can't think critical for nothing. It's weird. Now, this Democrat with severe TDS says the only breaking news she wants to hear is that Trump has died.
If you're gonna breaking news and tell me all the stupid shit he's doing, that's not really breaking news anymore. The only breaking news that I want to hear is that he fucking died.
Yeah, I tried my best to go ahead and censor that F and died. My fault, y'all. But yeah, you call it for somebody to die, bro? Like, and this isn't TDS to you? This isn't TDS?
My mom taught me if you couldn't say anything nice about somebody, you shouldn't say anything. What did your mom teach you?
The people who voted for Donald Trump didn't vote for Trump because they feel like Trump will make their life easier. They voted for Donald Trump because they know Donald Trump will make life harder for people they don't like. No.
I ain't gonna lie. You got a point. I actually agree with that. Not the actual life being harder, but yeah, having these breakdowns, you know what? Let's start this over.
My mom taught me if you couldn't say anything nice about somebody, you shouldn't say anything. What did your mom teach you?
The people who voted for Donald Trump didn't vote for Trump because they feel like Trump will make their life easier. They voted for Donald Trump because they know Donald Trump will make life harder for people they don't like. No, I will not be explaining further.
Nothing to worry about here, MAGA. She's completely fine. Just a little under the weather, suffering from a slight case of TDS. The moment that Trump brings down those egg prices, she'll be as good as new.
Hey, some decent price eggs will do me justice. I'm gonna lie, be trying to make sure I have an adequate amount of protein in the morning before I get these videos going. But there we have it. We had some severe TDS meltdowns, and I wanted to make sure that I went through this with y'all. I'm tired of seeing all this projection from these psychos. It's nothing but projection after projection after projection. You got that woman sitting there just crying her eyes out. And the Democrats, they really have to buckle up because a lot of accountability needs to be had on their end. Look at how sick you have these people. I'm not even saying this to be funny. This ain't even no Trump versus y'all side type conversation. I'm being honest, genuine. Look, legacy media is going to have to take responsibility for these mental breakdowns. Sure, we can laugh. Yeah, it is funny. I'm not going to say act like it ain't funny. It's funny. However, at the end of the day, regardless of all this, minus the people who wishing death on anybody, I hope. But goal in life is for them to possibly grow up and get educated. Some, like everybody we seen in this video, I ain't gonna lie, it's damn near no hope. But I'm not gonna stop trying. And while making fun of people. Now, that doctor video in the very beginning, I want to know if somebody can verify that one for me, if it was real or fake for clicks, anything like that. Because if that was true, I feel like that doctor definitely needs to be fired. Definitely. Shout out to that woman who got cured from TDS. Somebody said, statistically, white liberal women have the highest rates of mental illness. What? Apparently. I'm going to show y'all this so y'all won't think I just said this. Right there. Statistically, white liberal women have the highest rates of mental illness. Apparently, they also have the highest rates of posting themselves on TikTok to display their mental illness. I want to make sure y'all know I'm just a messenger. Go check on somebody today. You could be saving their life. But before you do that, I'm just playing. After you do that, make sure you go check out a new video, man. Y'all be safe. Seriously.